Brisbane shipyard of Evans Deacon, they've almost finished building a new ocean giant. The latest in the R.W. Miller fleet, the oil tanker Robert Miller. The big ship could be the last built at Evans Deacon, but she's a lady everyone can be proud of. Robert Miller certainly has dimensions to give a maritime craftsman pride in the finished product. She has a massive displacement of 62,000 tons and is almost 800 feet long. With a beam of 106 feet, she'll be sufficiently stabilized to ride out the roughest sea. From her massive proportions, the Robert Miller has navigational and operational equipment that puts her among the most modern ships afloat. Athletes have the pentathlon, now the equivalent for motoring enthusiasts, the motathlon, a bone-jarring test of skill and stamina held over 2 days at Amaroo Park in New South Wales. To make things tougher, the drivers go through the whole course twice. So you're not seeing double if that same car comes round again. This revamped Beetle is lucky to make it the first time. All sorts of cars are entered, with the winners being judged on a handicap basis. You're likely to see anything in the motathlon, from formula racing cars to backyard specials. All right, let's hitch a ride for a driver's eye view. John Goodshaw's Beaver is going great guns early, but there's a long, long road winding up ahead. As well as getting through the punishing Motorcarna circuit, they also have to compete on the main racing circuit, a dirt track, and then a hill climb. Type of motorized medley, valuable seconds lost in one event can be picked up in another to which the car is more suited. Rough, tough and spectacular, and when the first 4 courses are completed, they've got to turn around and do it all again. Winners aren't immediately known, but nobody's greatly worried. For the drivers and spectators, it's all great fun. The grandstands at world-famed Sydney Cricket Ground, which opened in 1878. The stand at the Paddington end bears the name of a former Australian captain, one of our greatest all-rounders, Monty Noble. Now the ground's newest stand, honouring another cricketing giant, Don Bradman, who made a world record 452 not out against Queensland in the 1929-30 season. His magical qualities drew huge crowds to the arena, and it was in the second test of the 1946 series against England that Don made 234, the equal highest score in Anglo-Australian tests in Sydney. Bradman played in 46 first-class matches at Sydney Cricket Ground, scoring more than 6,000 runs, including 22 centuries, averaging over 91 per innings. Don Bradman laid the foundations of his career by ceaseless practice. One of his methods, striking a golf ball with a stump at his home at Bowral, New South Wales. As a 19-year-older in his initial innings, Bradman made 118 in the Sheffield Shield match against South Australia at Sydney Cricket Ground. So highly was he regarded by England, Harold Larwood and MCC's captain Douglas Jardine devised a leg side theory to snare Bradman during the 1932-33 tour. Australian captain Bill Woodfull was a Larwood victim in what was known as the Bodyline Series, the most bitter yet played between any two countries. Wicketkeeper Bert Oldfield suffered a fractured skull, and at one stage the tour was in danger of being cancelled. Though achieving one of their objectives in winning the series 4-1, England still found Bradman their greatest obstacle. He topped the Australian batting averages, and with Stan McCabe was the only Australian century maker of the series. The Bradman Stand, a fitting tribute to cricket's incomparable artist.